Hi everyone, this is your math guru. In this video, I'm going to show you how to solve for x in each of the following algebraic equations. In the first example, we have 4x minus 3 equals 6x minus 2. I'm going to use the balance method, and I'll start by taking out 4x from both sides. So I have on my left hand side 4x minus 4x minus 3 equals 6x minus 4x minus 2. On my left hand side, I have 4x minus 4x. That's 0. Notice that in the balance method, whatever you do on your left, you do on your right. I'm left with minus 3, and then 6x minus 4x, 2x minus 2. And then to take out my 2 or minus 2, I'm going to add 2 to both sides. So I have on my left hand side and on my right hand side, I'm adding 2. And then I have plus 2 minus 3, that's minus 1, equals, I have minus 2 plus 2, that cancels out, 0, 2x. And in order to find x, I'll divide both sides by 2. 2 into 1, therefore my x equals negative 1 over 2. In the second example, I have 3 multiplying x plus 1 plus bracket minus x minus 2 all squared equals 2 minus x squared. I'm going to show you how to expand the brackets on the right hand side. I have 3 in bracket x plus 1. This simply means the 3 outside the bracket multiplies all the terms within the bracket. So that will give us 3 times x, 3x, 3 times 1 plus 3. Likewise, I'm going to expand my x minus 2 all squared. If I rewrite that, that's x minus 2 multiplying x minus 2. So the terms in the first bracket multiplies all the terms within the second bracket as shown. Therefore, that's x squared minus 2x minus 2x plus 4, simplifying further, x squared minus 4x plus 4. So I'm going to fit in all those values back into my equation. That's 3x plus 3 minus, I'm going to put that in a bracket because it's an expression, that's x squared minus 4x plus 4 close bracket equals 2 minus x squared. Then I can go ahead to open the bracket. There's an invisible one before the bracket here. So it's minus 1 multiplying all the terms within the bracket. So I have 3x plus 3 minus x squared plus 4x minus 4 equals 2 minus x squared. I'm going to simplify what I have on my left hand side, collecting like terms, terms in x and terms in the constant term as shown. So that becomes 3x plus 4x, 7x. Then I have minus x squared plus 3 minus 4, that's minus 1, equals 2 minus x squared. Then the next step, to get rid of my x squared, I'm going to add x squared to both sides. So I have 7x, I'm still using the balance method, and then I have plus x squared minus 1 equals balance method, whatever you do on your left, you do on your right. So I'm going to add x squared also, and if you look at what I have, minus x squared plus x squared, that's 0, minus x squared plus x squared, 0. So I'm left with 7x minus 1 equals to 2. The next step, add 1 to both sides. So I have 7x minus 1 plus 1 equals 2 plus 1. Minus 1 plus 1, that goes off. 7x equals 3. And finally, to solve for x, I'll divide both sides by 7. I have 7 and 7, that's 1. Therefore, my x equals 3 over 7. Please don't forget to click on the like and subscribe button below for more easy to understand math concept. Let's look at the next two examples. For C, I have in bracket 3x minus 2 close bracket multiplying 4 minus 3x equals to 0. Because it's equal to 0, that means the left hand side have already been factorized. All I need to do is to equate either of the bracket to 0, and that will give me 0 on the right hand side. So I'm going to have two values for x. The first value will be 3x minus 2 equals to 0. I can move my negative 2 to the right hand side instead of using the balance method. So which means if it's negative 2 on my left, when it comes to my right, it becomes positive 2. So I have 3x equals positive 2. And to find x, I'm dividing both sides by 3. 3 and 3, 1. Therefore, x can be 2 over 3. Or I use the second bracket. I equate that to 0. That's 4 minus 3x equals to 0. Because my minus 3x is negative on the left, I'm going to move it to the right hand side. So I have 4 equals, because it's negative on the left, when it gets to the right, it becomes positive. And then I divide both sides by the coefficient of x, which is 3. 3 and 3, 1. Therefore, x can be 4 over 3. So I have two values for x. I have 2 over 3 or 4 over 3. Let's look at the last but not the least example. For example D, I have a fraction x minus 4 divided by 2 plus 1 over x equals x over 2. Because it's an algebraic fraction and it's at algebraic, that is a fraction and it's also an equation, all I need to do is to find my lowest common denominator or my LCD. In this case, that will be 2x. Note that all the denominator must be a factor of my LCD. So the next step is to multiply each of the terms by my LCD. So I have bracket x minus 4 divided by 2. I have 2x times, I'm multiplying each term by the LCD. So I have plus, I have 2x times the next term, that's 1 over x, and whatever you do on your left, you do on your right. So I have that as 2x times and bracket x over 2. That way, I'm going to turn my fraction into a linear equation. So on my left-hand side, I have 2 and 2 that cancels out. I have x cancelling out. I'm cancelling out all the common factors at the top and at the bottom. Then I'm left with x in bracket x minus 4 plus 2 multiplying 1 equals x multiplying x. That's x squared minus 4x. What I've done is the x outside the bracket multiplies all the times in the bracket. That's plus 2 equals x squared. The next step, I'm going to keep my constant term on one side and move all the terms with x to the right hand side. So I'm going to move mine negative 4x to the right hand side. Likewise, I'm going to move my x squared to the right hand side. I'll be left with 2. So therefore, on my left hand side, I'm left with 2. But moving the other terms, I have x squared. The x squared I'm moving becomes negative, and the minus 4x becomes positive 4x. X squared minus x squared, that cancels out. I have 2 equals 4x. And to solve for x, I'm going to divide both sides by 4 Therefore, 0.41, I'm going to have x equals 2 over 4. I'm simplifying 2 into 1, 2 and 4, 2. So my x will be equal to 1 over 2. Thanks for watching. Bye.